Afternoon, welcome to a very wet Seasalter. So I've come here with the last bit of bait and my little float rod to try and see if I can catch something. We went for a day out yesterday to Chesil and it was a disaster. It just got very windy, become very uncomfortable, and in the end we looked for other marks and couldn't fish. So I've got a last little bit of bait. I'm going to walk up the shore a little bit towards the swale and just float some little ragworm, see if I can get some bass or something. Let's see what happens, and hopefully the weather behind me doesn't come in too bad, because I've only got a little pullover jacket and looks like it's going to be a bit horrendous. Let's see what happens. The weed along the North Kent coast this year really does seem to be bad. Still a lot of weed up here at Seasalter and doesn't tend to be this bad. I've been looking for any sign of any school bass activity and I can't see any, but what I'm going to do is at this point here there seems to be a step in the depth of the water, so I'm going to set up the float and just get it out just beyond the groin, float it past, see if I can get any takers. The bait I've got is some old rag. Let's have a look. Last bit of rag there. I'm going to put a couple on a hook. This is what I've got. Let's have a look. A small float, ISO float. And I've got a tiny little bit at this end that's taken a bit of weed on it. There, I'm going to thread a couple of worms on that and we'll put it out. So I've just put a couple of ragworm on, just making a big clump of rag, putting the hook through it a few times, and hopefully it'll let the scent out. And I'm going to float this, probably I'm going to just lengthen that, so it's going to be 2.5 foot, I think, maybe 2 foot, 2.5 foot. See how that goes. So float fishing up here is allowing me to escape getting too much weed on my line, especially with the floating braid, and with the long rod I can keep a lot of the braid out of the water and my float's going along with the current, with the flow of the sea, so it's not sitting stationary and allowing all the weed to cling onto it and weigh it down. I will still get little bits and bobs on it, but it allows me to present a bait cleanly in difficult conditions. So I'm just casting out there where I can see that there's a flow of water going just past the end of these groins, so I'm just letting this drift through. I'll do it a few times and then I'm going to move up to the next corner, just see if I can pick out a bass or two. I'll keep this braid out of the water. Few fishermen up there, I bet they're having fun with the weed. That's the first bass. I'll small here. Hoping some bigger ones come through. Oh, it's that fast, isn't it? Oh, there are some bass around here. Bit of a race against time now as the tide's dropping. Don't get a lot here. There's some little bass showing here, so get this bait on best as I can. See if we can get another take here. There we go, straight away. Bite on that straight away, come on. Yeah, little bass, tiny little bass on there. Here we have it, another tiny little bass. There's any bigger ones about. There he goes, away he goes. Well, not a great session, only a couple of microscopic bass, but I'm going to persevere up here as it's quite local to me. And I know bigger bass come through here, so I really want to get decent bass on the float rods. So today it didn't happen. Maybe next time. The tide drops so quickly here. I tend to get bites. The better bites tend to happen when the tide starts to turn, and just as the water's disappearing. So I'm going to see if that continues to happen, and then I can time my trips a bit better. Anyway, I don't know where the next venue will be or the next trip, but hope it's better than this one.